Hello, my name is Stan Kaminsky. I'm with the Minnesota Department of Agriculture. I'll refer to that as MDA from this point on. We're here to make an instructional video for our partners that collect agricultural waste pesticides. As you likely have heard, MDA and counties worked to propose changes to streamline the law that requires the recording of waste pesticides and its data, but still provide useful information about waste pesticide in Minnesota. The legislation did pass with those suggested proposals. The way the law reads now is that only ag waste pesticides are recorded, and there is no need to identify household waste pesticide. Only ag waste pesticide weights are recorded, either actual or estimated weight. They no longer require the listing of EPA registration numbers or product names. Ag waste pesticides are unwanted pesticides provided to you by a pesticide user that farms, operates an ag cooperative, custom applies, performs aerial applications, or a pesticide that comes from someone that would normally not be serviced by your household hazardous waste facility or events for other waste streams. This is a one-page form with two possible ways to record the weights of delivered ag waste pesticide. If you choose, you can estimate the weight as it comes in and you take it off the vehicle, or you can put it on a scale and weigh it, whichever works best for you. A typical 2.5 gallon farm pesticide jug, when full, is 25 pounds. Half full containers are going to be 12, 13 pounds. Estimate from there. Other containers will need you to come close just by lifting and estimating the weight. Each line is not for each pesticide. Each line is for every delivery by truck or car or however it comes in. Estimate the whole delivery, write it on one line, and you're done. When the section is filled, add up the total. Each sheet should have its own total. As deliveries of ag waste pesticide arrive, the estimated weights are written down. Dedicate a convenient location or clipboard for this form and note the weight immediately while the figure is fresh in your mind. The second option for recording ag waste pesticide may be more suited to larger facilities. This involves dedicating a solid and a liquid drum specifically for ag waste pesticide. Be sure to visibly label the drums. No weighing or estimating is required at the time of delivery. Just place the pesticides in the appropriate drum and move on. This is especially convenient when clients are lined up and you are very busy. When the facility is ready to ship, the drums are weighed and the net weight noted on the form. The net weight is the pesticide only, so you need to subtract 45 pounds for a metal drum and 25 pounds for a poly drum. These numbers are the ones commonly used by the contractor as the typical average weight of an empty 55-gallon drum. After the drums are weighed and the information recorded, the drums can have household waste pesticide packed around the larger containers, or the larger containers can be moved to the household drums in order to completely fill the drum. Bulk containers such as drums, totes, mini bulks are accepted for payment by MDA. These can be best managed by pre-registering participants as directed by your advertising. The cost of disposal for a partial drum is the same as for a full one. Direct your participant having only a few gallons in them to pour them off into smaller vessels. The savings are significant. The completed forms can be mailed or scanned to MDA, but the preferred step would be to give it to the shipping contractor. This way the information stays together, arrives together, and leaves little room for mix-up. Be sure to identify your facility and the day you ship. Information received at MDA will be recorded and available for reports and to the counties. Contact Stan Kaminsky if you have questions on the proper use of this form, 651-201-6562, or email stan.kaminsky@state.mn.us.